my name is David Rubio. I'm a recruiter at Pacific Companies, and today we're going to do Story of the Day. Really interesting story. I was working with a physician originally from a different part of the world, came to US to complete his training, and we were chatting about his interests, what he's looking for from a job professionally, financially, etc. Well, all the jobs that he was interviewing were suburbs of Atlanta, Georgia. The job I was representing was nowhere near the southeast, let alone Atlanta. It was all the way in Wyoming. Interesting enough, he's like, David, I'm not familiar with Wyoming, never been there. Why would I consider this opportunity? Well, great question. Quite often we represent positions that people never heard of or not familiar with. Doesn't mean it's a bad position, just not familiar with it. Long story short, I said, you know what, doc, the only concern is the area. That's why you interview. It checked off the checklist items on professional satisfaction, personal satisfaction, compensation was really good. So he took the interview and said, docs, 2 questions. Ask yourself in the interview. Number 1, can I see myself living here? Number 2, can I see myself raising my family here? He interviews, true story, he texts me on the flight back to New York where he's training. He says, David, you're right. Thank you for having me, encouraged me to see this opportunity. I can see myself living here and I can see myself working here. He ended up taking the job, he's been there for 3 months now. So for me, the takeaways, the moral of the story was, you know what, challenge your assumptions. It's like having sushi for the first time. Who wants to have raw fish? But until you try it, you don't know if you like it. Case in point.